Hello everybody, welcome back to Bulk Mythic here on YouTube. What I have here are some Time Spiral packs, short backstory on why I ended up ordering these. I do have a Chaos box of draft booster packs that I hang on to. I try to get about 6 or at least 6 of every set put in there that I kind of hang on to, and then host some Chaos drafts, just kind of raffle out the packs and go from there. And then when I had my Time Spiral booster box, I did not pull out a handful of packs to save for that. So I was like, you know what? There's no way I'm going to be able to grab another draft booster box of Time Spiral Remastered due to the cost, so I'll just buy some loose packs. And so I went ahead and I picked these up on TCG Player. I purchased them as loose packs. And then when I received them, I was looking at them and I was kind of curious because if you look at like the way these are sealed, you see at the top there's a little bit of separation here on the corners as if they weren't, sealed down too tightly, or on some of them at the bottom it looks like they've been like resealed. There's a lot of creasing in the seals, and sometimes they don't quite line up the right way, right? So it's a little suspect, as you know, it can be somewhat, even though kind of uncommon, like this one here, like the bottom of the pack is, fitting looser than it probably should if it's the original sealing. So I was a little curious and didn't want to put these into my Chaos box as actual draft boosters in case they might have been tampered with. So what I ended up doing is going back online again. We'll spend a few more bucks, and I ordered 2 of the 3 booster pack draft packs. And again, this was online from a third-party reseller, so there's an opportunity for them to be tampered with. But I think with these, it's a little bit less of a chance that they're going to, go into the blister pack without damaging it, open up the booster packs, tamper with them without damaging them, and then reseal it all up. So let's open this up and see what we ended up getting here, and then we'll go on to comparing the booster packs, and then we'll probably end up opening these 6 loose packs on this side here. So first things first, let's go ahead, we'll pull this shipping invoice out so I don't dox myself in my own YouTube video, and we'll take a look at the packaging here on these cardboard packs. Looking at it, it doesn't seem like it's been tampered with. Now, it can be difficult to tell because like there's rumor that you can heat up the glue on the underside and separate it and then re-glue it, but we'll just have to look closely. The top looks like it's pretty well sealed. It does look like the original glue. But let's peel these apart and take a look. Now, as I was thinking about it, that's definitely the original glue. Does not look like it's been reheated and relaid down at all on that, so that's a promising sign. We'll pull the booster packs out. I was noticing though too, when I was opening up my booster box, I wasn't really thrilled at the quality of the packaging of the booster packs then either. So it might just be that whatever printer they had make this set, their processes just weren't the cleanest, in making a good aesthetically looking complete product here. And you can see here too, like this one's got some wrinkles in it. They both do from the heat shrink or the sealing of the wrapper. So that box did not look like it was tampered with, but these also look like they're kind of ugly packs. We'll go ahead and take a look at this one here too. We'll pull it apart pretty carefully. Does not look like it's been heated or resealed. A lot of times if they did warm this up to open it up, pull the packs out, what you would get is a little bit of glue residue on either side that doesn't match up also with where it's sealing. So this doesn't appear to have been done that way. And as you can see, it's nearly impossible to open these boxes without damaging them if you aren't able to somehow remove the glue. So we'll check the top side too here to see if it's the same way. And it does look like it is. So I'm not too worried about these being tampered with. And it looks like across the board, these booster packs, like here again, you have some fraying here. Maybe their processes at the printing facility where they made these just weren't the greatest. But we'll set these 6 aside to put into that chaos box. I will show you guys how I have that set up in a future video, and we'll go ahead, since we have some extra booster packs now, and crack these guys open. So Time Spiral Remastered was the last, what they used to call draft innovation set, supplementary set, whatever it is. We have Modern Horizons 2 coming around the corner. I was already looking at what of that product I want to purchase. And with the looming in-store gameplay coming back, I'm also looking forward to actually going and playing face-to-face again. So let's take a look here at these Time Spiral packs. We got our obligatory commons in the front, moving into our uncommons. Even Mind Sensor, modern playable for sure, and a lot of like Hate Bears decks, stuff like that. It closes down search abilities. So if your opponent is just fetching for lands, it handicaps them and takes away a lot of utility from their different searches. Guy's Anthem, we have a Scrib Ranger, and for our rare is Ith High Arcanist, and a Thragtusk in the bonus slot. So pretty cool there. Thragtusk did a lot of things until Siege Rhino came around. It still does a few things, especially if you're not trying to go full Abzan. But it was a big playable in its own standard format. Played a lot in Modern. It was very, very popular until Pod got banned as one of the pod, as the 5-cost pod search, and then you could sacrifice it to the pod to get to your next level. Search your deck there for whatever the next most common one is. Here's another Mana Tithe. I'm hanging on to a few of these for my white commander decks. Nothing like throwing out a white counterspell to kind of throw off somebody's pattern. Harmonic Sliver. Now, if you don't play slivers, I have a sliver commander deck. This right here in Commander is a house. If you get this out on turn 3, and then you just start blowing up their mana rocks or destroying enchantment creatures, things like that, it's kind of, it does a lot of work. I really do like that sliver in those decks. And then we have Singer Nosferatu. 3 and 2 black for a 4/4 vampire with flying. You can pay 1 black to exile it and create a 1/2 black bat creature token with flying that you can sacrifice to bring Singer back. So some sacrifice shenanigans there going back and forth, and then you can never go wrong with Gary in a mono black deck. Big finisher in mono black. Also can extend the game if you don't have enough black pips to kill your opponent, but it'll gain you some life and give you a decent blocker on the ground. So it doesn't look like, in all reality, given the variety of the cards that we do have the requisite cards in the right slots as far as commons, uncommons, rares, and bonus sheet cards. So it doesn't look like these have been tampered with. I guess it's just a production quality that these packs are so ugly. But here's a Hive Stone. 2 mana artifact creatures you control are slivers in addition to their other creature types. So really, this is really in here as a draft help. So if you're drafting slivers and you're able to pick this up, you can fit other creatures in there and still get the bonuses of the slivers. And here we go, Molten Rain for our list card here. Sorcery for 1 red, destroy target and land. And if that land was non-basic, it deals 2 damage to the land's controller. So nothing like some land destruction to really ruin somebody's day. Something that Wizards tries to shy away from nowadays because it is unfun. Let's see if we can hit anything really big here coming out in this second half of packs. So I do like these lands. The storage lands are great in the slower formats to help you ramp up and really get a big play or a big series of plays on one turn. And there's Pact of the Titan. Create a 4/4 red giant creature token, then you pay 4 and a red at the beginning of your next upkeep, and if you don't, you lose the game. And a Sorcerer's Spyglass. And here's a foil Muckdrub foil uncommon. 2 more packs to go. Let's see what we got. I'm actually really happy to see that the seller that I bought these from didn't appear to at least tamper with them, so I can go back onto TCG Player, give them that positive rating, and that I do have booster packs now to go into my Chaos Cube. That will be a video coming up here pretty soon about how I have that put together. Farseek for our list card. This one is one that a lot of people were looking forward to getting this reprint to help ramp into multicolors when you're in green. And I'll get that video up here in a little while. It'll be one of my supplementary videos when I don't have other product to open. I'm trying to do at least 2 videos a week, so the more content, the better. A good variety. I got some more Jumpstart content on the channel. If you haven't checked that out or checked out the Facebook group on Facebook, the MTG Jump Starters, to keep the conversation about that format alive. And here we go. Not a bad way to finish it out right here. Urborg, Tomb of Yawgmoth. Legendary land. Makes everything a swamp. Allows you to tap your fetch lands for black mana. And for decks that are looking to count those swamps, it's a way to really boost their effects. And then we have Past in Flames. Look at that, with the old border and the little tombstone in the corner. So give everything in your graveyard flashback, and then storm off. So those were those 6 packs. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and are looking forward to a little bit more of the Strixhaven set booster box coming here pretty soon, just in time to also be picking up some Modern Horizons 2 product for to show everybody here on the channel. So a lot of big things happening, a lot of new product, a lot of excitement about it. Got fetch lands coming back in that Modern Horizons 2. Hopefully we'll pull a couple in the set booster box that we're going to grab and get you guys some new and exciting content. So if you like what we're doing, follow the channel, hit the thumbs up button, leave a comment below, find us on Facebook at the link in the description, comment on the post of this video too, keep the conversation going, and share this video with a friend to let them know that we're out here sharing our hobby together.